think I've got the camera like kind of straight. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky again. I'm on the bed again. As you can see in the bedroom, I'll try to stay as still as possible. So yeah, I am sorry that I haven't updated with a vlog over the last couple of weeks. That has been due to I've just been so busy, like literally with work. It's been so ridiculously I've just had that many orders through, and I've been working like between 45 and 48 hours a week. I've just not had any time left whatsoever to do my vlogs, and if I have had a spare half an hour, I've just been so tired and exhausted. I just wanted to sit down and chill for a little bit. I didn't really want to be bothered doing a vlog, so I'm sorry about that, but you know, business comes first, and also I'll try to, hopefully I'll have more to talk about in this video. I'm going to try to keep that still. So I am 29 weeks and 4 days today, so I will be 30 weeks on Wednesday. Don't know, I'm getting my days muddled up. Last week I went to see my midwife for my 28-week appointment, and she did want to send me up to MAU for reduced movements, but in the end I didn't end up going because he's just all of a sudden became really active, and he was kicking about and he was flying again. So before that he hadn't been moving a lot, but I think that's down to the fact that when I actually went for my appointment, he was no longer, is it cephalic or however you pronounce it, he wasn't head down anymore. He was actually transverse, so he was lying sideways across my belly, so that could have been the difference in between movements. And also she did say he was lying back to back with me, so obviously his spine was against my spine, so that could have influenced also why I wasn't feeling very many movements compared to normal. But ever since that appointment he's been really active. In the last 2 days he's been non-stop moving, and I've got hardly no sleep because he just is constantly kicking and booting about all night. She also measured my fundal height, and I was measuring 27, so a week behind what I should have been, because at the time I was about, I think I was about 28 plus 2, something like that. I'm sorry about my runny nose, my hay fever's bad today. So yeah, he was measuring also 2 pound 6 ounces, so a little less than he should have been by that point. So at first I was a little bit worried about that, but then when I spoke on this mums group on Facebook, quite a few people were saying that when they're lying transverse it can actually affect the measurements of the fundal height, and it might measure slightly smaller than what it normally would be, because apparently your room shrinks down a little bit when they're sideways because they're not stretching it out fully. So hopefully that's just what's happened. I have tried loads of different techniques to try and get him to move since then, and he is still lying sideways. There's no way he wants to move right now. Hopefully he will move by my next appointment, because otherwise that's not going to be very good if I go to my 32-week appointment and he's still transverse, because I'd expect him to be head down by that point. I've still had severe itching in my feet. I actually had a blood test for that to make sure I hadn't got anything wrong with my liver, and that came back all clear, so that's good. All my urine tests have come back clear, no protein, I'm not anemic, everything's fine, so that's all good. I have got an appointment with my consultant tomorrow, and that's just like with me being on high risk, and I've also got to see the health visitor tomorrow, the first appointment with me expecting. What can I say, my acid is still really bad. Like, it's to the point that, I mean, it's burning me now, and I've literally just had an ice pop. If I don't keep having ice pops all day, then I'd end up really overdosing on my antacid tablets by like 5 times too much, and obviously that's dangerous, so I'm not going to do that. So I try to find other methods and things that I can use that help you, even if it's just for 10 minutes. But at night it is awful. I just feel like I'm going to be sick all the time. I struggle to turn over in bed now. It's like a major effort to turn over. I just feel really weighty and heavy. What else? I've started getting a few spots again. You can't see them on here, but I can feel them like here and here on my face. Coming back, so poor skin's coming back again. And there's not really much else. I keep getting still the irritable uterus, and it keeps like contracting every now and again if I get stressed, and it hurts. But I'm trying to keep my stress levels down so it's not as bad, because it's ever so painful when it happens. And one thing I do need to get done is I need to get my hospital bag packed. With Blossom, I had it done by 25 weeks, and this time I haven't even started it yet, and I'm nearly 30 weeks. So I do need to get a move on with that, because even though I've still got quite a way to go, you never know when a baby's going to come. I could go in labour tomorrow for all I know, and so I'd like to have it done well in advance just in case. There's not really been anything I've been craving apart from I do really like chocolate at the moment. Although I try not to eat too much of it because it does give me bad toothache, but I'm not a chocolate person, I never have been, so I'm enjoying indulging a little bit in chocolate right now while I actually fancy it, because I know that I probably won't like it again after I've had him. And he's been getting hiccups a lot. He gets hiccups every single day now for at least half an hour to an hour. It's usually mid-morning time. But yeah, his movements are so strong now. Like when he moves his elbows, you can actually see it sticking out of my belly, and you can see the shape of his arm and his legs when he's moving around my stomach now. I have tried to get a few videos, but I can't. It's as if he knows as soon as I put the camera on, pardon me, he like just stops, or he'll just do little kicks and little flutters, and it's like, come on, move, do your proper movement. I mean, he's doing it right now as I'm videoing this, but I know if I turn the camera on my belly now, he'd just stop. It's as if he just knows. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of fluid retention now in the bottom of my legs. I try to wear really loose socks that aren't even slightly tight on my legs, but come to the end of the day, my feet are always swollen, and I have a big like tight squished in line where my socks have been, as if I've been wearing really, really tight socks, but I haven't. Just from the fluid in my legs. But I think it doesn't help that with my job that I do, I'm standing up all day. I literally stand up for 8 to 10 hours in a day. So I think that is what's making it worse at the moment. Plus I know you do get it in the 3rd trimester anyway. But I will be going on maternity leave on the 9th of November, so I should get a little bit of rest and sit down for the next couple of weeks then before he arrives. So yeah, there's not a lot else. I seem to be fluctuating quite a bit with my weight now. Last time I said that was like 11 stone, and I keep fluctuating between like 11.4, and then I'll go back down to 11.2, and then I might go up to 11.5, and it keeps going up and down. So it just all purely depends day to day, which could again be fluid retention when I've got more and I've been working. I seem to weigh more, and then I weigh less on days when I'm not doing as much. So I've also put on 1/2 inch round my waist. And that's a bit about it now. I'll keep it at that, and I won't blab on anymore because I don't want this video to be overly long. But I will let you know how my consultant appointment goes on tomorrow when I do my next vlog next week. And hopefully I will keep getting it done every week now. Like I said, I've been so busy with work, so I can't guarantee it, but I will try my very best to try and get a vlog up. Blossom's at her dad's at the moment. That's another thing, she hadn't been at her dad's for the last 3 weeks, due to just, we'd had a bit of fallout, and decided not to see her, so it meant it was difficult to do vlogs because of that as well, because she was here. And then obviously she's just started school this week as well, a very first year at school. She's in foundation at the Catholic school, so well, she's just done her first week there, so it's been quite hectic, and even earlier mornings and doing the school run, and I'm just so tired. I don't know whether it's pregnancy, I don't know whether it's work. All as I know that by the time I put her to bed at night, I just like sit down for half an hour and then I just go to bed, or I'll have a shower and go straight to bed. It's one or the other. So yeah, I'll try my best to keep up, and I'll try to make myself look a little bit more presentable as well next week. But I'm kind of rushing this vlog right now because Blossom's just due to come back from her dad's anytime. I've just been looking after my nephew, my 9-month-old nephew, and he's only just gone, and then I need to get the house tidied now, so going to get on with that. And I guess it's time for the belly shot. Yeah. So, got quite a flowy top on today, as you can see. This is with the top on. Pull that up. That's with the top shirt up. That's the front of my belly. And as you can see, I'm getting loads and loads and loads of stretch marks up here now. It's not picking them up very well on the camera, but you might just be able to see them all here, where it's stretching and my belly button's popping now. So yeah, that's it for this week. So I'll see you next week. Bye.